We need to retrain your mind, retrain your thoughts. We need you to create an affirmation that you're going to continue to say until you start believing it.
Can you share a success story of one of your students?
Yes. I got a really good one. So I'll leave her name out of it, but I have someone that's in the fam, and I'd say like all of us, we all had trouble with belief, like the mindset piece. It's like we were taught things a certain way, and we just believe that for face value. So if I'm telling you something a different way, then sometimes it takes a little while for that to like catch on. But anyway, I remember, and I'm just going to share like throughout the journey before I get to the success, but I remember like she would get people to refer her deals, right? People were sending her deals, and like there would always be an issue, like a title issue, or I remember she had to call the police to escort her to go look at the house. Like it was always some sort of issue, right? And I was like, man, why is she having like so much trouble with this? Why is this so hard? Why is it so difficult? So I asked her, I said, do you believe that it's supposed to be hard to find a deal? And she said, yeah, like no hesitation. Yeah, it's hard to find a deal. I said, oh, this is the problem. Yep. This is the problem. I was like, we need to retrain your mind, retrain your thoughts. We need you to create an affirmation that you're going to continue to say until you start believing it. And because she did that, she was able to close on her first deal, first house that she ever was able to keep. She got it with no money down. She got $40,000 back at closing to start rehab. Not only that, she didn't go over budget on her construction. I need her to teach the construction part of the course. Right. So she used $0. She used all of that money to fix up the house, pay the holding costs, pay the closing costs, everything. She used none of her money to get that first house. She got a tenant in there. She refinanced the property. The lender got their money back plus interest. And that house cash flows $600 a month for her. And not only that, she took the information that she learned to start teaching people in her circle to lend to her. And now she has access to over $250,000 of private funds to invest in her deals.
That's incredible. What was the timeline like? Like she started doing the affirmations. When did she get that first deal?
That was kind of quick after that, because she had already been working with me for a little bit. I'd say for her, for the complete cycle, it took her a year to close on the first deal, but we had to work through some things. Right. So like in terms of getting that affirmation done and closing, I feel like it was less than 90 days. She had gotten her first property under contract in 90 days. Right. And then it was all of these issues, right? And I'm like, why are all of these issues happening? Like, what's going on here? And then I remember we had to retrain our mind, and I'd say it was less than 90 days.
I often catch myself saying perception is reality. And that's for our clients. Like if our clients don't hear from us and we're in the background working our butts off trying to solve problems or work with tenants or fix maintenance issues, like the client's perception is we're not doing anything, right? And so the client needs to hear from us, right? And then there's so many other examples, but perception is reality. And so I think that's also like what we believe becomes reality as well.